Good news, Starbucks had the Cloud in stock today. Dude, in the first second of the video. This morning we find ourselves in Austin, Texas. We're here to go to the AMG driving school. We're just shy of about 30 minutes out from the track. We're gonna start heading there now. I'm gonna use this coffee to wake me up and hopefully we can get the ball rolling early this morning without me falling asleep in the car. I'm not too sure what the agenda is for today. For all the F1 fans, you're really gonna appreciate this. We're at the Circuit of America's track where F1 is held in the States. This track is monstrous, and to my understanding, we're gonna have full access to the track today with all of these AMG cars. What's interesting enough is I've been actually looking at these AMGs for quite a while. The prices on the used ones are going down. They're actually under 100 grand now, which is like a great buy. And they have the C-Class. And I'm joined here with my father, Mickey. And we got Greg from McGuire's. I don't think I've introduced you, Greg, but you'll see Greg at all the shows we're going to this year. Greg's kind of quiet, but he opens up like a flower once you get to know him. All of these cars are running right now. Yo, one day, if I ever do get this car, I'd want to get it in this yellow. It's so gorgeous. I don't know why I'm finding it so weird that all of these cars are running. Every single one of them. It's a bit weird.
In Austin, Texas. So let's take a lap in an AMG GTR, see what it looks like from the office. Charging up the front.
Oh, this is car 69. You guys are disqualified.
We're not supposed to film today, so you're not supposed to film inside the car.
Guys, you can select drive. It's there in the center console, and we will start to inch out here.
Sounds like we're gonna spend most of the beginning of the day just like doing training exercises because legality reasons and stuff like that. So that being said, we're doing some slaloms and stuff and teaching us how to like change the settings and all that stuff before we just go full ahead on the track, which I don't know how we're gonna film that quite yet, so I'll do my best to do what I can. Hopefully
all right, guys. Like we got now.
We have a couple more turns each time that we're doing a competition. But as we're doing it, there's a radio playing. When I was going earlier, we can't film this, unfortunately. When I was going earlier, I like blew over a bunch of cones. If we come back to the pit and be like, oops, sorry boss, I had you turned all the way down, because he's like yelling at our car. He's like, slow down, slow down. Like, shut up, bitch, I'm just driving through it all.
You're not supposed to yard sale the cones all over the track, guy.
You can actually stand on the brake and hold gas and just release the brake and then send yourself as a little launch control. We don't think anyone else has noticed that, so when we get the competition, we're gonna have the upper hand because we're like brake boosting on the start. So this is the AMG GTS.
Oh my god.
This car is pretty dope.
It's a little difficult with the helmet on.
Damn, look at this front setup here. That's clean. A little more race style seats. I didn't film the AMG cars. It wasn't boring, but it was pretty boring. I got in trouble for putting the car in race mode.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me on the radio.
We're in race mode, Nips. Is that okay?
Do we need a helmet on?
No.
Apparently, we're going into the drift section of the course. Mickey, please don't rev the car, please.
Is it lunchtime yet?
I'm starving. If I was to get an AMG, it would probably be this, the C63.
How do I put this thing in drive?
Are you kidding me? Oh, right here.
Oh, it's vent right here too.
This is the first time I've actually seen this car. Yeah. GTR. Interior is probably exactly the same as the last one. It's all the carbon packages. It's a carbon roof too, Mick. Cup 2 tires this time. Damn. This actually has 2 little baby turbos right underneath that heat shield. You can see the hot sides of them. Little babies. Alright, before we go to lunch, I want to take a close look at this car because after driving them right then, I know I didn't film too much. I was actually a little bit selfish. I'm sorry, there's just smudge still on the camera. I was a little bit selfish with our time in that car because I enjoyed it way more than I actually thought I would. This car is rear steering as well, and I didn't think we'd really notice it that much in the GTS, the GTR, but the GTR, especially at like 70 miles an hour and up, you actually really felt a major difference, and it reminded me a lot more of my R35 GTR in the fact that the car did a lot for you, but that didn't feel like it drove for you, but it just felt like it helped you in like an F1 technology type of way. I don't know how to explain it, but that was probably the best car I've ever driven on track. I would put it up there with the RS. A little free lunch action. And then outside,
I was like, I had a suspicion. I saw your last name.
just ran into a subscriber, shout out to Connor. But check this out, how cool is that? I'm gonna eat my cookie here where you would eat if you had baller tickets for F1. So those are the cars we all just rolled up in, and then there are some GTSs over there. The whole point of this is they teach you like driving techniques and stuff. It's obviously, you know, not teaching you like F1 style driving. It's the more or less takeaway that we kind of get from this. It's like, it's almost like an AMG sales pitch. They make you drive every single car and you get to see all the features, which is really cool. But they also get to like help you kind of push the limits and do lead follow and this, separate you by groups, so like more advanced drivers can kind of go with each other and whatnot. Nonetheless, very, very cool event, and get to drive some sweet cars, and more importantly, I just want to see this track in person. I've always wanted to see this track. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have the whole thing here. Roger, I need you to suck my ass. Over. We're now in the E63. Man, I'm gonna get demonetized. Turn off the radio, Mick.
That was your fault.
E63. This is one of my personal favorites. This and the S-Class has always been up there for me. It's just beautiful on the inside. You got the little dual screen, full of carbon.
That's a pretty big change.
Do it again. Oh, that's awkward. Homeboy's gonna yell at you.
Tej and I are in the AMG GTR, which is their premier sports car, I guess. It's their supercar.
Yeah, replace the SLS.
So this is the SLS replacement. Sorry, it's a little hard. I've got a driving instructor in my ear, so I'm trying to just give you guys a little feedback on this thing. It is an amazing machine. Super confident out here on Circuit of the Americas. Full throttle on this thing down the back straight. It gets up to 140 some miles an hour. Really, really stable car. Really comes down and squats at speed. They've done a great job with the mechanical grip and the aerodynamics on this thing. Braking is superb. Carbon ceramics on all four corners. I believe these tires here are running Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2, which seem to be pretty confident. Nice tires. The interior is super plush. All leather accoutrements, colored stitching, colored belts, carbon fiber everywhere. Yeah, badass car. Now I'm gonna go have some fun on these hot laps with Tej. Baby!
Damn. Got home, showered, went to dinner, just got back. I'm gonna give you an epic room tour before we close off today's video. Bathroom, mirror, bed 1, bed 2. Calvin's calling me again. What the hell? What do you want, Chach?
I just wanted to say goodbye to you, like, why not?
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to say goodbye. Like, I was trying to yell, like, don't hang up yet. I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, no, that's understandable.
Yeah. See you later, dog.
Peace out, dude.
Bye.
Alright, that being said, today was awesome. Today was a lot of fun. Got pretty comfortable behind the cars. Tomorrow we should be able to let go just a little bit more. We'll have a little more track time, and we're gonna have a competition at the end of the day, so that should be really fun. AMG is really cool. I've never owned one, nor have I ever really had experience with AMG cars, so it's really cool today driving them all. My favorite out of all of them on the track, of course, had to be the GTR. That thing just handles like a beast. But if I had to own one of them on a daily aspect, the E63 is a beautiful car, as I mentioned earlier in this video. But I gotta edit this. It's Sunday for me, which means Game of Thrones just went out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to watch that. Then we gotta get to bed because we have another early start. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and keep moving forward. Yeah. Yeet.
Day 2.
So we are on day 2 of the driving school. We are starting the days out in the GTR doing solo runs. We're actually going to be doing video capturing for our track lines and recording our brake and steering and pedal feel. So unfortunately I can't film this portion. Oh boy, that's good. But hopefully I'll be able to use some of the footage that we'll get at the end of the day from these 2 cameras that they have set up. Very excited. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more driving today, a little bit more on your own, more line focus. So it should be good. I mean, how can you complain starting the morning in this GTR? The marketing of the AMG school is definitely working on me because now I feel like I need to own one of these cars for myself. The last 4 hours we spent driving solo, not driving together, so I actually wasn't able to film with Mickey at all, and Mickey wasn't able to film with me at all.
So that's a wrap on our 2 days here at the AMG Driving Academy. TJ is gonna go ahead and give you guys a wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
After he wins his trophy from the autocross, takes home his cool AMG helmet. Oh, I think that means we have to go. So,
I don't want to do that.
We ain't doing no taxi rides. We drive cars around here.
Before I head off to the airport, I want to do a brief recap of what I thought about AMG Driving Academy. Now, one, this was not a sponsored video. I actually was brought out here from McGuire, so shout out to McGuire's for sending me out here. I really appreciate it. I had a really good time. It was a 2-day driving course. First day, we did more driving. We were a little bit more limited, but we did more driving. Second day, we did a bit less driving, but we weren't as limited. That's why I didn't film as much during the second day, because there wasn't as much to film. I didn't have anybody riding with me, and we weren't allowed to like film as we were driving, obviously. We did get some in-car footage provided with data, but we don't get that for the next couple of days, so unfortunately that won't make it into this video. Overall, I enjoyed it. I don't think it's worth it though for the average consumer. It was a $4,000 program, although we did get a bunch of free food, really good food. We got a little goodie bag, which is over here, and it came with like, you know, some AMG stuff, you know, the basic kind of freebie stuff for doing programs like this for car companies. I didn't push the skill level as much as I had hoped we would, but I did have a good time. I don't want that to seem like we didn't have fun, but it definitely is not the place to go if you want to work on your individual driving skill. They help enforce techniques, which were helpful, but as far as increasing driverability, I don't think this took the cake. But I did really enjoy it. AMG, if you ever want to send out a car, I loved it. It was great. On that note, 2-day driving academy over. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and keep moving forward.